Just allow that to sink in for a moment, because our identity comes from God, and it's so much bigger than who we are now. See, but the problem that we struggle with is that too often we don't know God very well. We feel distant from God. We don't feel like we're like God very much. We're confused about our identity, about our purpose, and about what we are becoming. And that's the tension that we live with, because the very first crime that happened in the beginning, in the Garden of Eden, was identity theft. You see, the enemy, the devil, came along and attempted to get man to believe that he was lacking something, that if he were to do something, if he were to eat something, then he would become like God. But you see, the scriptures already revealed that man was already like God. And here's the point. When you allow something other than God to be your identity, it will rob you of your potential and your purpose. In fact, listen to me carefully. Apart from God, our identity becomes obscenity. Because if you think about it in this way, in our world today, people are identifying with all sorts of things. And they're not bad in a sense, but they can become bad. Like example, a lot of people identify with their heritage. They identify with their ethnicity. And the only problem with that, it's good to know our ethnicity, but listen to me. If you identify solely on that front, then you can begin to think that one ethnicity is better than another. And it creates an idea of superiority. Some people attempt to identify with their sexuality. We attempt to identify with all sorts of different things. But listen to me. Again, apart from God, our identity becomes obscenity. Because our identity came from God, and it's so much more than where we are now.